So let me just get suitably attired, and welcome to HermieVille. Way up in the mountains lay a small town called HermieVille, the home of the Hermmeisters. Ask any Hermmeister, they'll have this to say: there is no place like HermieVille around the interwebs. Okay, so what is HermieVille, I hear you ask? So this was inspired by, if you hang out in my sprints, you'll already have probably clicked on to where this all came from. But before Christmas, though, I was having some mic issues in sprints, and every time I was coming back off a sprint, I was doing a Grinch check, as in, if you can hear me, you say Grinch, if you can't hear me, you say Max. So this is going to be my Grinch and Max themed memberships space. So what's involved? So there are 3 tiers available. This little community is already grown beyond my wildest expectations, so I am super grateful for that, and I wanted to find a way to be able to keep this going, but also to provide more. That's my thinking around it. Ultimately, I just want to keep doing what I'm doing, and this will help with that. So what's in it for you? There are 3 tiers, as I mentioned before. You can find access to this by clicking the join button. It will show you all of the information. It won't automatically sign you up. It will show you everything first. You can choose what tier you want to be, etc, etc. So don't thinking that you've pressed the join button and you're signed up for life. You're not. That's not how it works, I promise. So tier 1, what does tier 1 include? So tier 1 are my cheermeisters, and as a little thank you for showing support for the channel, you will get your name at the end of all of my videos on this graphic that I've designed here. You'll also get a birthday shout out if you're happy to share your birthday with me, and then on top of that, you also, any merch releases, which I'll talk a little bit about later, you'll also qualify for the discount that's available to membership members. Okay, so tier 2 is all of that, plus you will also get voting rights, anything that I need help with in terms of what content to put out, to if I decide to do a readathon or buddy reads, anything like that really. You'll help to mould and shape the channel. You'll also get heads up, so any plans that I have, any events like Book a Nanny, things like that, you'll get advance notice of, so that you can look out for them and take part in anything that you want to. There'll also be a bi-monthly buddy read. Again, this will be included in the voting rights. We'll decide together which book we want to read, or if we want to tackle a series together, if we want to do a new release, or if we want to do a classic or a backdated book of some description, if we want to go with a theme. We'll decide all of this stuff together. I thought we'd do it bi-monthly because then it gives us all a chance. Okay, so tier 3 includes all the things from tier 1 and 2, plus you also get monthly roundups of all the books that I've read that month, any sort of news around that I've picked up on around the internet that might be of interest, that kind of thing. You also can request updates on certain things. So if you wanted to know how I was doing with Hope, for instance, or how my leg's doing, how Isabel's doing, how the dogs are doing, you know, a little bit more personal, you can ask anything. Yeah, you've got more access to that side of things. I'm also going to be doing planning sprints that are for members only, tier 3 members only. That is where it'll be like normal sprints, but it'll just be us, and I'll be focusing on planning for the channel for the following month or couple of months each time. I'll share things, you'll get your little sneak peeks and things like that, and again, it'll be another opportunity to help mould and shape the channel as it grows. I will also do a personalised reading vlog for you guys. That will be a book that you have chosen for me. I'll get you to let me know in the memberships section what books you would like to see me read. and then I'll pop them all on a spinner wheel, and each month I'll do a personalised reading vlog on that book that will be available just for tier 3s. I'll also be providing, and I'll pop examples on the screen, personalised graphics that you can use either on Instagram or social media. You could also print them out and put them in your book journal. You can use them for whatever you want, really. If they don't work for something that you use them for, let me know and I'll see what I can do to adjust them to make them work for the purpose that you want them for. Obviously, I've tried to kind of think of everything that I can and plan to the best of my ability. And then finally, there is going to be a personalised TBR game. I am still designing that, still trying to work out the kinks. It's a lot more of an involved process than I thought it was gonna be. So in the meantime, I have designed this bingo board, and for now we'll be doing a quarterly bingo board bingo challenge. And as you can see, there are little prompts. Oh, and I haven't mentioned, I have had some emoji and badges made specifically for this, and they are Grinch and Max themed. So you, from tier 1 upwards, you will get access to them, to emoji. We've got a Grinch one and a Max one. And then we have these badges that correspond to how long you've been a member for, that will appear next to your name. That is what's included in the tiers. There will be a couple of different ways to access things. There will be a Google Drive to access your graphics that will be updated as I update the graphics each month. Same with the bingo board. I will also pop on the screen my email, so that if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or pop them in the comments below. I'm happy to answer anything. Okay, so next we have the personalised graphics for the first month. I am going to share them with you all, just to show you what I mean by them, and I'm really proud of them, honestly. I just want to share them. So you obviously you can't get access through the video, but if you sign up to tier 3 you will get these. We have the TBR graphic. This one is obviously everything is Grinch and Max themed. Then we have the wrap up graphic. Now we have a book review graphic. And I thought I'd do a little bit of a different one. I haven't really seen any of these ones around. This one is the book of the month, book of the month, book of the month. I don't know why, but that happens every time. Okay, next we have the bingo board and the prompts for it. You obviously will be given the prompts that correspond with each square if you sign up to tier 3. And finally, I'm very excited to show you my new merch line that I have designed to celebrate the launch of these memberships. They're HermieVille inspired designs. So we have HermieVille established 2025, and then next we have the Chief Cheermeisters, which is my tier 1 members. Okay, and tier 2 are called my Chief Maxmeisters. So here we go, something for you guys. And tier 3 are my Chief Grinchmeisters. So obviously all of this is entirely up to you. There's no pressure or expectation for you to take part in any of the paid side of this channel, but if you do choose to do so, thank you so much. If you've hung out with me today on this, whether you decide to join or not, thank you so much as always. Okay, and in the words of the Grinch, you make my heart grow 3 sizes every day. So if you've made it this far, why don't we pop any green emoji for the Grinch plus a mountain emoji for Mount Crumpet. If you have any questions at all, feel free to pop them in the comment section below. All of my links are in the description box below. Yeah, and if you decide to join, just click that join button next to the subscribe button, and I'll see you there. Love you, bye.
Bye, love you.
Okay. Don't suppose you know what backup not complete, time machine couldn't back up to chunky local means, do you? Already did that bit. Already did that bit. Already did that bit. There will also be... Try again. Have some confidence. And then in tier 2 we have our... Am I wonky? Does it matter? Not really. Are you glitching? Are you glitching? Our team Max Meisters. Try again. You jackass.